Alright guys, welcome to the break. I'm just going to do a quick audio check. This is eBay break number 17E. It's Bowman Draft Jumbo Case. We had a few eBay non-payers, so I sold them within the group. Orioles are going to Eric Reichard, Cardinals to Steve Hanschel, and Braves to Michael Duke. So those three teams were not paid for, and those are sold within the group. So that's that. I'll start the break in a few minutes here. I'll let people hop in. Just testing the audio. Testing the audio. Alright, seems to work. Cool. Okay, cool. Good to have you guys here. Welcome from eBay. One and all. I'm going to get this break started. I'll periodically check my eBay for messages and what have you. This is a sealed case. Bowman Draft. We will do a recap at the end, and we'll post a recording to YouTube as well as to Facebook. So that's how we do it. Good luck to everyone. Eight boxes. Bowman Draft Jumbo. I actually need to grab a flat rate real quick for the base paper, so give me a minute. Start the break in a couple minutes, just doing a few housekeeping items here. Hey Mark, there were a few that were not paid, so I had to kind of sell them, but they're gone already. We're going to start this break, but stick around in Roto Breaks. We do a lot of Bowman Draft breaks. In fact, there's one that is filling now by my buddy Jonathan Rotunda, and I'll post a link to that here if you're interested in another break. I believe there were 7 spots left last I checked. It might be less now. So take a look at that. See if that's interesting to you. We're going to do that in the group here as well. But we're full on this one. So we're going to get this going. A lot of base paper here, so sometimes You know, if you got used to the Bowman Chrome hobby, this is a little bit more of a pain in the neck with some of that base paper. None of it ships. Hey, Eric. The guy who bought the Orioles emailed me after he bought the auction, and he said, "Oh, I thought base paper ships. Cancel my auction." Not cool. I'm sure you guys know these are very time sensitive, but Eric was cool enough to buy the Orioles and hopefully reward him with a Jackson Holiday auto. I'm pulling for you, Eric. I will try to, Mark. And definitely stick around in Roto Breaks. We're happy to have you here. And we do lots of Bowman. That's what we specialize in. Bowman Draft, Bowman Chrome, and Bowman. So, if you like that stuff, that'll be good. I also have a random team break for a Super Jumbo up. You guys could take a look at. Let me actually grab a link to that. I'll grab a link to that here as well. We're doing $150 a spot, 29 spots for a Super Jumbo break. I'll just put a link here. Grab this link. This is going to be a nice one. You get a random team. There's 29 teams. We combo the Yankees and Marlins. This break here that I'm posting is for a random spot. I think we have like 7 spots filled at this point, and you could claim one or more here. I'm going to actually add 2 spots for $290 as well. So go grab some spots there, and we'll break that when it's full. I doubt it'll be tonight, probably tomorrow, but we'll see. With that said, I'm going to get this break rolling. This is box number 1. We go through the paper really quick, so I put it off to the side just so you have an understanding of what I'm doing here. I'm sure you guys have seen these Bowman draft breaks. The paper is not included, so looks like we got a redemption in this first box. I'm not sure who the redemptions are yet. This is one of our my second Bowman draft break, so I haven't figured out the redemptions fully yet. But we put the paper off to the side. We look through the Chrome, searching for autos and colors and what have you. If there's paper color, you also get that shipped to you, just FYI. So the only thing you don't get, so for example, you do get this Blaze Jordan. This will go out to the Red Sox spot. Numbered to 99 paper. What you do not get are the base papers. Those all ship to one guy in a flat rate box, because it would be mind-numbing to actually sort through the paper. I would not do it. I did it once in 2015, and I will not do that again. Big mistake. So we'll get all the paper off to the side, and then we'll look at the chromes in each box. Stick around on eBay with me. I'm going to be doing breaks every day and every night for the next week or so with this Bowman draft product. This is a Peyton Palette Sky Blue to $4.99 over here. So as I go through the paper, I'll pull out those colored ones. They're usually backwards. That's how you know they're there. While I'm doing this, feel free to ask me questions. Be happy to answer. Then we'll get into box 1. Here we go, box 1. Good luck. Some refractors. Marco Luciano Sky refractor. Nick Vidison to $4.99. We sleeve and top loader anything numbered. Everything else is not. But if it's a really good refractor, we might as well. Like this Jace Jung, for example, I will sleeve and top loader. Okay, we continue. Some refractors. Looks like we have a blue coming up. Blue refractor coming up, and it is an auto. This is Jordan Sprinkle going out to the White Sox. So a nice hitter. This is a shortstop, Jordan Sprinkle, going out to the White Sox. And we started off with a blue auto, so not a bad start. I will not be sad when we hit a super. I want to hit you guys good cards. This is an Eric Brown refractor, first round pick for the Brewers. So I'm learning the product as I go here. Rushing Bergola refractors. Ortega refractor. Williams refractor. I don't know if I'm going to call out all the refractors. There's a lot of refractors. More than I'm accustomed to be honest. If it's a really good one, I'll call it out. And then we got our second auto here. It's Cade Doughty going out to the Blue Jays. Cade Doughty to the Blue Jays, 237 of 499. That's our second auto here. Cole Phillips. Chase Maidroth refractors. We got another blue and we got a redemption here. So it's 3 autos per box. So the blue's going to be a non-auto. We got Jordan Beck, first round pick for the Rockies. Sleeve that up. Our blue is a Wilman Diaz. And our redemption is going to go to the Twins. And that's going to be Brooks Lee with a purple refractor auto going out to the Minnesota Twins. So Brooks Lee with a redemption auto going out to the Twins. Nice one. Some refractors. Trey Lipscomb. And that'll do it for box 1. Put the refractors on this side. It's a lot more cards in draft, so trying to get the hang of it. I was in the hang of Bowman Chrome, Hobby, and HTA, and Topps kind of released this very quickly. Again, guys, we're doing a random team break for a Super Jumbo case. Spots are 150 a piece. Buy 2 spots for $2.90. And I posted a link right above Eric's comment over here if you want to grab a spot in that. Last time I checked, we had like 7 spots down. That should fill relatively quickly. And we'll break it. Most likely tomorrow, but maybe tonight. Jumbo has 8 boxes. Super Jumbo has 6. I had some people asking me questions. Is it a 6-box break for Super Jumbo or a full case? The answer is both. It has 6 Super Jumbo boxes. They're gigantic. They have a bazillion cards in them. Box number 2, ready to go. Try to keep everything on camera. There's lots of piles here. I get it. The paper is just going off to the side. And we'll look through the chromes. Yeah. We got a blue paper of Samuel Zavala going out to the Padres. 104 of 150. Zavala of Bowman Chrome Hobby fame. A good prospect, without a doubt. Got a Drew Thorpe, purple paper. Purple paper Drew Thorpe. Say it 10 times fast. Going out to the Yankees. Anything numbered will get sleeved and top loaded. That is our rule. It's our credos. It's how we live our life. Okay. We got a Jonathan Mejia, 155 of 499, Cardinals, paper. How's everyone doing tonight? We alive in the chat? Talk to me. How's Bowman draft? What are your thoughts so far? Box number 2, card reveals. Here we go. We got a green and a blue. The blue is a Denzer Guzman. It's not numbered. Jack Brannigan to the Pirates. It is numbered to 99. 3rd round pick. Vasquez Churio refractors. Freeland Job refractors. We got purple of Trey Lipscomb. Okay, we got 2 nice cards coming up. We got Trey Lipscomb going out to the National spot. This is a good prospect for the Nationals. 3rd baseman. I believe he was a 3rd round pick. 40 of 250 going out to the Nats. And then a really nice hit. 1st round pick Drew Gilbert going out to the Astros. 33 of 150. So we have 2 blues already, one of True Blue and one a Blue Wave. This one of Drew Gilbert. Huggins Savino with the refractors. And then we opened up right to the next auto, Landon Sims with a Gold Wave. This one going out to the Arizona Diamondback spot, Landon Sims. A 1st round pick, 34th overall. Very nice. So that'll go out to the Diamondbacks. Got some refractors. Bolt, Lawler, Beavers. Like if I see a refractor of Jackson Holiday or something, I'll definitely top loader it. The obvious guys. Okay, here's our 3rd auto, Jacob Miller going on the Marlins. So some cheaper team mojo here for the Marlins. Jacob Miller with the auto. We got a Cooper Hidjerp. Landon Sims was the closer for Mississippi State. That's some good insight, Michael. I didn't know that. I don't watch a lot of college baseball, but that's really cool. Thank you for that information. Was big in the College World Series. So, guy's got some talent. Hopefully he shows it off in the bigs. Coming to a ballpark near us. Thank you for that, Michael. Good info. We got some more refractors here. Rincones, Balcazar. That'll do it for box 2. One thing I love about breaking these products is I really learn the product well. I'm a collector myself. I buy a ton of Bowman Chrome autos. And, you know, breaking these, the more I know, the better. Become a much more educated buyer. Nice. We hit that Brooks Lee. Did we hit a Brooks Lee? I didn't see a Brooks Lee. Did we? Yeah, Brooks Lee. There we go. For the Twins. Let's throw that up on the stand. Twins with a nice one. 8th overall. After ripping like 25, 30 cases of 2022 Bowman Chrome, I feel like an expert in that product. I really know the prospects well. This is day 1 of this, so I'll admit I'm still learning. Getting some eBay messages. Yeah, I sometimes have to take a little break to respond to eBay messages. We had a user looking for the video here, and that's understandable. So, appreciate your guys' patience while I answer some questions. Yeah, Michael, it's one of my favorites too. I think I just learn it as I go, and obviously you want to put the research in up front, and that gives you an edge. If you don't mind me asking, who are some of the guys you're going after? I feel like you have a good handle on the prospects this year. Love to hear your thoughts on it. And I'll give you some thoughts on my prospects that I'm buying from past products as well. A couple of them are... they're obvious, but I think there's value in them. O'Neal Cruz, Lewis Robert, Josh Jung, guys that I'm buying currently. I like getting into some post-hype with these guys. You know, Lewis Robert was selling for so much. Talent's still there. Who is it? The guy on the Yankees, Spencer Jones? I was looking for him. I'm a big Yankee fan, so I was hoping Spencer Jones would be in this, but he ain't. So, unfortunately, I'll have to probably wait till Bowman to get in on him. I'm a big Aaron Judge fan. That's always been my guy. Always, relatively speaking. But Cam Collier Reds, tell us about him. I'm guessing he's a position player. I like doing a little bit of both. Buying these guys early if possible, and then also buying into post-hype players. I feel like you look at the top guys in the league, Shohei Ohtani, he came out strong out the gate, then his cards went way down, and if you bought him then, you killed it because he got hurt. Another guy like that, Aaron Judge, could have bought his stuff way cheap, and now his stuff's up. You got to buy the talent, not necessarily the hype. Even though it's the hype that sells. This is a Ryan Ritter, shortstop, Rockies. It's a 150. 4th round pick for the Rockies. But but I will keep that one in mind, Cam Collier. I don't want to dig too deep into who you're buying so you don't give away your trade secrets here. You did the research, and you should be rewarded for that. A lot of these guys are pretty obscure. Third base, pulled a Bryce Harper, graduated early to be draft eligible, played JUCO in town about an hour from you. Scouted him in person. That's pretty cool, man. That's the way to do it. I love seeing guys in person. You really get a different sense of who these guys are when you see them in person. Like, I wanted to know what all the hype about Jason Dominguez was, so I'm down in Florida and I went to Bradenton. The Tampa Tarpons were playing the Bradenton Marauders, and I watched him play. He just didn't look like he's that kind of guy. He was botching things in center field. He was much shorter than I thought, very stocky build. It's just, for how expensive his cards were, he didn't come off as like a can't-miss prospect, Jason Dominguez. And to your point, seeing that in person, I think, is important. Got some refractors here. Sky Blue of Lamar King Jr. Fourth rounder for the Padres. And then we got another Jordan Sprinkle here, sprinkled in for the White Sox. This one to 250, fourth rounder for the White Sox. Reggie Crawford, one of the better prospects. This is a first Bowman refractor. And like I said, if I recognize him, I'll get him in a top loader for you, even if it's just a refractor. Yeah, the international signings are tough. Like Bowman Chrome, I don't know how people get too deep into that. But with the draft, people see a little bit more. This one going out to the Atlanta Braves, we got a Cole Phillips, 51 of 99, green refractor auto. Second round pick, 57th overall. Tommy John in April 2022. Looks like he probably has a good arm. Another color. We've had some good colors so far. Take it. Two more autos left in this box. Eric Brown Jr., this is another first-round pick, refractor. Going out to the Brew Crew. Yeah, the pitchers do not sell as well. We've hit mostly hitters so far, though. Here's a Tucker Toman going out to the Blue Jays. Tucker Toman going out to the Blue Jays. Base auto. Got one auto left, I think, in this box. There is a blue and a purple coming up. Might have some color here. We got a Jake Bennett and a Brandon Barrera. So the Jake Bennett is going out to the Nationals. This is a blue true refractor. Second round pick going out to the Nats. And then the auto is Brandon Barrera, a pitcher for the Blue Jays. 227 of 250. A first round pick, 23rd overall. 15th ranked prospect in the MLB draft. So not bad to be hitting first round picks. It's what you want to be doing in Bowman draft. Color first round picks are good. That's how I'll phrase it. That's the good stuff. Okay. That was box number 3, I believe. We have 5 left. 5 boxes left. I'm going to be doing 2 breaks a night on eBay for the next few nights. So follow me on eBay if you're enjoying this. And get your teams at fair market prices. Let me just check messages briefly. Again, we do have a random team break for a Super Jumbo case. It is 150 per spot, and you get a random team, 29 teams. We combo the Yankees and Marlins, and then random the teams once they're done. We have 7 spots taken out of 29, so let's look to fill it. If you buy 2 spots, it's 290 rather than 150 per spot. So buy 2 and take off 10. Box number 4 of 8 coming up here. I don't know if any of you bought into the next break, but we're doing a Super Jumbo at 10 p.m. Auctions ended on eBay a little while ago. Yeah, Nicholas, the guy who bought the O's didn't pay for them, so yeah, it'll fill before Friday, I would imagine. I think it'll fill tonight or tomorrow, and I expect to break that tomorrow. It's a fun break. I mean, you could get in and scoop up the Orioles and kind of win the lottery there, but you know, most of these teams do around 100 or more, so you might as well get a random and see if you could hit the Orioles and land a Jackson. Nicholas, get in on that random Super Jumbo. I'm one of the few breakers who has Super Jumbo. Thankfully, Top sent us our Super Jumbos on time. They have 30 autos instead of 24. So, pretty nice. Again, what I'm doing is sectioning off the color, the paper, so that we can look at the chromes only, as the paper is not part of this break. Thankfully, for my sake and my back's sake, sorting paper is brutal. Brutal. We got a printing plate here. Good prospect too, San Francisco Giants, with a Reggie Crawford printing plate, black printing plate at that. Really nice one. First round pick, Reggie Crawford, going out to the Giants. So first round pick, 1 of 1. Had a big teaser random. Got in with the Nationals. Orange refractor C, and then saw Nationals. Turned out to be a 4th rounder. But yeah, you never know. If it's a guy with some juice, man, it doesn't matter where you're drafted in the MLB. It's one of those things where first round picks bust a lot in baseball. Different beast than, you know, say the NFL, where the college game translates much better to the pros. Baseball, not always the case. So much paper here. We got a Drew Baker. What case is not complete without a Drew Baker card? 55 of 199 going out to the Rays. Put these papers away. I mean, the odds are if you're hitting first round pick autos, you're better off than hitting a 4th, but you never know. Got some color in this box. Dylan Lesko, 15th overall pick for the Padres. I remember hearing his name during the draft. Dylan Lesko. And then Alex McFarland to the Phillies with a Aqua Way Rave to 199. And another Reggie Crawford refractor here. So Reggie Crawford having some nice ones pulled. Some more refractors. Rossman. Okay, we got a Cincinnati Reds outfielder, Justin Boyd. 129 of 199. Aqua Ray Wave Auto. Second round pick going out to the Reds. So I would say this has been a pretty good case. I'm running out of room to put up all the interesting color and highly rated prospect picks. We got an Elijah Green refractor here. Went out to the Nats, non-auto. Robbie Snelling, sky blue to the Padres. Some refractors. So many refractors. Yeah, Ivan Melendez. I hit a couple of them. I didn't hit any big holidays yet, Nicholas. I hit an Aqua Ray and a base in the Super Jumbo case I did of Melendez. Looks like he's got a lot of power. We got a Jackson Holiday refractor non-auto here. So this is the premier player. #1 pick in the draft, Jackson Holiday. That one a refractor. So that'll go out to Eric. Hopefully we get you some more than that. There's a Kumar Rocker refractor. Former Met great for about a day, and then went back to the draft and got drafted 3rd overall. So Mets doing very Metsian things. And now we got a Dylan Lesko refractor auto. We just talked about him. This is one of the premier arms in the draft. I remember them talking about him on MLB Network quite a bit. He was the 15th pick, had Tommy John in April. Number 13 prospect, Gatorade National Player of the Year. So don't sleep on this guy, Dylan Lesko. I'm just putting up lots of cards. I'm covering other ones. Here's a Melendez. We just talked about him. Here's a refractor of Melendez. So I'll sleeve up the guys I recognize for you. Landon Sims, Lamar King refractors, Dylan Ray, and then we got a nice auto here coming up for the Guardians. This Dylan Ray goes out to the D-backs, and then we got a Chase DeLauter, outfielder for the Guardians, 1st round pick. Chase DeLauter. Yep. This is 16th overall pick, Chase DeLauter. He batted .437. Not bad. Chase DeLauter. I've been putting autos in this pile. I don't think I have. And that'll do it for that box. We have 4 boxes left, so we're halfway through. We're halfway there. We've had more good autos than bad autos, is what I would say. Yeah, the Mets is definitely a big lull. You draft Kumar Rocker and you let him go, and then he's the 3rd pick overall. I mean, that's a very Mets move. They did get Carlos Correa today and have a $500 million payroll, so they're able to spend their way out now. I don't know if Steve Cohen was involved in that Kumar Rocker debacle, but money is no longer an issue for the other team in New York. So check my eBay messages real quick. My name is not Morgan Cohen. However, I haven't. This is my 2nd case, Nicholas. Haven't hit any big Jackson Holidays yet. Roto, are you still trying to fill that pick your team break? You can shamelessly plug that one here if you'd like. We have hit 0. So we're 0 for a bunch, which may mean we're due. It also may mean we're never due. I didn't hit a lot of Jackson Cheerios, but draft is different. We shall see. As it is said, we shall see. Roto is in one of his ways right now. I'm encouraging you to pick your team break. Hi, Rolo. Good one, Michael. That was good. No, that was good. Keep it as Rolo. That was excellent. I might use that. This one's dinged. You got a dinged card. You allowed me to. Yeah. Listen here, Rolo. We got a Brandon Barrera, first-round pick for the Blue Jays with a sky blue color match. We should change it to Rolo breaks for a day, just for fun, with a picture of that sweet candy. I haven't had a Rolo in quite some time. Those are good, though. The good old days. Could just break Rolos in this group. We got a James Wood purple paper. Purple paper. Buy them, buy them. There's a link. Rolo breaks. Posting and toasting. Good old Rolo breaks. Alright, sorry about that. Had some questions to answer in the room. Okay, we continue. We continue with the break. It's what we do. Rolo breaks. The #1 breaks destination for Bowman Chrome and Bowman Draft and Rolos. Everson Arteaga. Sky blue going to the Giants. I was going to call them the G-Men, but no. The Giants really pissed off the Yankees this offseason, I think. They pissed off New York. They went after Aaron Judge, and New York just crushed them. Really did. We signed Aaron Judge back as the Yankees, and then we took Carlos Rodon, and then the Mets decided to take Carlos Correa. Truly, I mean, if there's going to be some sort of hatred of San Francisco towards New York in terms of baseball, now would be the time. Really got big timed by New York this year. I gotta say, that was... Eric has forsaken you. Yep. Eric, when we hit you that Jackson holiday, you won't be complaining. I hit you that Red Mejia the other day. Let's not forget. We're big Rodon fans here. This is the #1 breaking site for Carlos Rodon. 2015 Bowman, or Bowman Chrome as I recall. He was actually on the cover of 2015 Bowman. I think it was Bowman Chrome. Him and, it was Rodon and Rusney Castillo on the cover. George Barrera. Okay, Valera and Barrera. That confused me. And then we got Douglas Hood going out to the Orioles. A blue wave auto for Eric Reichard. Not quite Jackson Holiday, but a 6th round pick. And you never know. You never know. That's the one thing you got to think about. You just never know. Let's go refractor. I feel like I got to pick up the pace. We're 45 minutes in, and I'm halfway through. I'm picking up the pace, guys. I was told to pick up the pace. Here's an Elijah Green chrome that I picked up. We'll throw that in the sleeve pile. What the heck? Oh, this tripped me up for a second. Black refractor, Sean McClain, shortstop for the LA Doyers. So the LA Doyers on the board with a 5th round pick, Sean McClain, shortstop. Nice hit for the Doyers. And we'll throw that into the mix up here. Lots of stuff. Doyers on the board. LA Doyers. A Jackson Holiday base chromium for right card. Luis Meza with the purple to the Blue Jays. It's a 250. Chase DeLauda. Man, I keep having to stop here because we keep hitting good refractors. Chase DeLauda. Any Louis Love, St. Louis Love, can't remember. Probably isn't great, but you got him cheap, so there's that. Okay, it looks like we have a gold alert. A gold going out to the Guardians of a 1st round pick. This is a non-auto, but a really nice one nonetheless. This is Chase DeLauda. He's gonna knock someone off the stage here. Sean McClain, back to the pile. Chase DeLauda with the gold refractor. 1st round pick. And then we have Justin Oil Can Boyd going out to the Reds with a base auto. Again, guys, I have a super jumbo. Here's a Gavin Cross. This is the 9th overall pick to the Royals. I have a super jumbo random teams break, 150 a spot, 2 for 290, and I'm going to post the link once more to see if we could get some more movement there. And that's the post. If you go there and claim 1 or more spots, you'll be in that break, and I'll be doing it so I can talk about more cards with you guys. We got 3 boxes left. 3 boxes of Bowman Draft Jumbo left in this break. I'll stack them here so you can see where they are. There's 2 there. 3 left. Check my eBay real quick. Make sure I don't have any dire messages. I don't. Check Facebook. Okay, it's good there. Okie doke. It is much thrilling. We're having a good time. I'd like to hit you something bigger, Eric. A Jackson Holiday Super Reflector. So that you have to always buy into my breaks. That's my goal here. If I hit you with a Super Fractor, you have to always buy into my breaks. Michael Merrill calling his shot. He's the Babe Ruth of buyers here. He knows about the prospects, and he seems to know what's coming next. What kind of refractor is the question? A 499 refractor or the Super Refractor? We'll have 2 more of these on eBay tomorrow for more fun times. Probably a couple more on the Facebook. And so on and so forth. And so it goes. $4.99. Would that satisfy you, Eric? That's all I want to know. Okay, Chromes. We got a Yanquiel Fernandez to $4.99. This is sky blue, a different picture of Yanquiel Fernandez. Looks a little bigger here. 6'2", 198. Out of Havana, Cuba, Yanquiel Fernandez. Yanquiel. Cool name. cool guy. Okay, we got some backwards and upside down papers. Usually that means they were color, but not there. But not for me. Nice, an Elijah Green refractor I just flipped over. We'll get that in the refractor pile. That'll sleeve. Sleevin' and believin'. Alright. We got a Jason Morabel with a new picture here of 2022 Bowman Chrome fame. That's Jason Morabel of the Texas Rangers. I actually went to a game in Texas this year. I was pretty disappointed with their stadium. Thought it would be nicer for being one of the new ones, but wasn't the case. I left after like 2 innings. Alright, some more Chase DeLauder action. This one a sky blue. And then we got an Eric Brown Jr. with the Aqua to 199. First round pick for the Brewers. Da Brewers. I don't know why I'm looking through these. I guess kind of got trigger happy, but it is what it is. Three boxes left. This one and 2 sealed ones left to this break. Got a Zach Neto, Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles, first round pick, 13th overall, going out to the Angels. I'll do a recap of the autos at the end. Autos only. Here's the Chromes. Sparkle, Alexis Hernandez. We got a Douglas Hood going to the Orioles. So another Dougie Hood. Dougie Hood the third going out to the O's. And Eric Reichard. Dougie Hood. Man, if we hit as many Jacksons as we did Dougie Hoods, be in good shape. Robert Moore, Alan Serta refractors. Jason Morabel with the green sparkles, and then Justin Sprinkles with the base. We got sparkles and sprinkles. Dougie Hood. Sleeve them up. Sleeve in the refractors. Eric, don't quit. You know the second you quit, you hit the Jackson Holiday. That's how it works. We got Heather Locklear with a Seattle Mariners. Third baseman, 80 of 199. Aqua Ray Wave. Second round pick going to the Mariners. Julio's teammate, Tyler Locklear. Should be another auto in this box. You gotta try, Eric. That's the one thing you gotta think about. If you try, you might hit the superfractor. If you don't, someone else hits it. If that's something you could live with, then by all means. I think we hit 3 autos. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. It's hard to tell. Locklear, Sprinkle, and Hood. That's right. We did hit 3. So that'll do it for that box. We got 2 left. 2 boxes left. One here, and I'll put this one up here so you could see it. I don't want it hiding. I'm trying to keep it in sight. Well, I don't know if we're talking about draft here. This is only my second case of draft, Eric, so I can't be blamed on that. We did okay on your personal case of Chrome. Something to be said for hitting a red. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good in this case. That DeLauder's nice. A lot of first round pick autos. Overall, fine. We want to talk about overall, maybe you got a point. That's why you got to keep trying. I don't know Hawaiians to be quitters. That's all I'm saying. I don't know Yankee fans to be quitters either. One and done. Back to buying Chrome singles. We're not done with this case yet, Eric. We ain't done. When we're done, I'll listen. We ain't there yet, though. When we're done, we're done. Till then, give it a shot. Yankees haven't won anything in half my life, too. We don't complain about the Yankees. We complain about the Knicks. Colson Montgomery to 150. The Yankees make the playoffs all the time. I've learned not to complain about the Yankees. I complain about other things, not the Yankees. Imagine being a Mets and Jets fan. Or dare I say, who's the worst team I could think of? The Cowboys? I'm joking. Cowboys are not, but just imagine. Imagine being a Browns fan. Cleveland Browns. They rip your heart out. Such loyal fans. Such a loyal fan base. They just rip your heart out. Imagine breaking Chrome all the time. Yeah. Been doing that for a couple months. With all this chromium product. I like Bowman Chrome though. It's good stuff. Okay. We're almost there with this case. Almost. Got all the paper out. They should just make paper packs and non-paper packs. That way you know what you're getting into. Alright, 2 boxes left. We got blue coming up. Jackson Cox and Daniel Vasquez. So we got the Cox and the Vasquez. The Cox and the Vasquez. Got the Jesus. Juan Ben. We got Victor Medeiros. I could read that, but I didn't there. Victor Medeiros going out to the Angels. Base auto. I do have a case of Bowman Chrome Hobby for those interested. It's half full. If you look at Roto Breaks, you could search for number 10 FBM. It's half full. If you guys missed the old days of 2022 Bowman Chrome, there's a place for you here at Roto Breaks. Kumar Rocker with a refractor. And Brooks Lee with a refractor. We hit a purple auto of him. It was a redemption. Let's learn about Brooks Lee. 8th overall pick. Number 2 prospect in the MLB draft. Highest pick out of Cal Poly history. Cool. Nice one. So we hit a purple of that guy. The Twins. Okay, we hit a Nazir Mule. Get this guy in your rotation. Let him shoulder the load. Nazir Mule. Can't find a nastier mule than this. 4th round pick for the Cubbies out of Paterson, New Jersey. I grew up somewhere around there. Paterson's a pretty tough town, though, gotta say. Nazir Mule's probably a tough dude if he grew up in Paterson. That is a rough town. Looks like we got a yellow refractor. Yellow wave refractor coming up. Bryce Hubbard for the Reds. And then Jared Poland for the Marlins. So Bryce Hubbard with the yellow wave. Jared Poland with the base auto. And we have 1 box left. One more shot at Jackson Holiday and friends. Last box mojos for those interested in such things. Last box mojo for those interested in such things. Okay. Maybe I'll do it pack by pack this time. That's what I feel like. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Decided against it. I thought about it, and I decided against it. I'm not doing pack by pack. We're ripping all the packs, just like we always do. Then at 10 p.m., I'm doing a Super Jumbo that was on eBay. And then I'll check on the other breaks we have listed, see if anything requires getting done. You guys should stick around Roto Breaks. We do so much Bowman product, Chrome draft and Chrome. We're going to be doing it all. So if you stick around, you'll get all the Bowman Chrome you need. Quality prices. Quality product. Just for you. Couple packs left to open, and we're on our way. Alright, time to separate the paper. Men from the boys, wheat from the chaff, paper from the chrome, all the same. The old adage goes. If you don't care about base chrome, wait till how little you care about base paper. That's a joke for Bowman Chrome people. Hope you guys enjoyed it. card avalanche. Got to avoid that. Gently bring it back up. That is indeed a chrome. Cole Young with a sky blue paper to $4.99. Drew Thorpe with a sky blue Yankees to $4.99. This is the last box here of this break, but there's plenty more breaks still to come, so stick around. Okay, these are the papers. And here we go. Last box, good luck. Let's see if we got color. Not seeing it. Louder with a refractor. Jackson Holiday with a refractor. Colton Cowser with a sky blue. Melendez refractor. Some good stuff. We got the Padres on the board with a purple of Jacob Marcy with 2 E's. Jacob Marcy. 6th round pick. Can we have some last box mojo, please? I see a blue refractor in this pile. We got a Joe Lampe. This guy enjoys lamping. One of his activities, Joe Lampe. What's he doing? Lamping. 3rd round pick with the lamp man. Let's see who the blue reflector is. I know it's a refractor. I'm just making word jokes. Blue refractor, Simon Juan to the Mets. And then the auto is Hunter Patterson of the Royals. Congrats to the Royals. Last little pile here. And then I'll do a recap of the autos. Vasquez with a sky blue. And that'll do it. That will do it for this break. Sleeve up these last cards, do an auto recap, and then move them into the sorting and shipping queue so you guys get them as soon as possible. There may be delays with the holidays, so keep that in mind. Alright, auto recap time. Hunter Patterson, Royals. Lampe with the refractor. Marcy, purple. Poland, base. Mule, black. Medeiros, base. Locklear, Aquaray. Sprinkle, base. Dougie Hood, base. Justin Boyd, base. Sean McClain, black refractor. Dougie Hood, blue wave. DeLauder, Tommen. Jacob Miller, Dowdy refractor. Brooks Lee with a purple redemption to the Twins. Lesko with a refractor to the Padres. Reggie Crawford printing plate non-auto to the Giants. DeLauder with a gold refractor non-auto to the Guardians. Landon Sims with a gold wave auto to the Diamondbacks. Barrera with a purple auto Blue Jays. Justin Boyd Aquaray to the Reds, Sprinkle with a blue auto to the White Sox, Drew Gilbert, blue wave to the Astros, and Cole Phillips with a green refractor to the Braves. So thank you guys. I thought that was a pretty decent case. Time will tell. Look forward to seeing you in the next breaks. Take care.